Hello and welcome to this quick guide on how to set up your help and control schemes in Crayta. So you're going to need to use advanced mode. If you're not sure how to get there and you're in basic mode in a game editor, hit tab to go to advanced mode. From there you should be able to find the game tab in the top right corner over here. Click on that and within there you'll see this help section. Within the help section you can preview your help screen, preview your controls and preview your loading screen. Firstly, these pages allow you to give instructions to your players about what to do in your game and how to go about winning or improving, just giving players guidance and tips and also advertising your game and talking about what makes it really cool and unique. So if we preview my help screens, we can see that I talk about what the game mechanics are and how to accomplish things in my game. And I'm trying to keep the tone of voice sort of along the theme of the game as well. Yeah, so this is my help screen. Now to add a help screen, to add a help page, you can click on the plus button. There's a maximum of 3 pages. And when you click on the plus button, you will find it pops up with one of these pages. Make sure to give it a unique ID. So make sure to use a number at the end. Give it a title, some text that describes something about your game, and then select an image. I would choose an image that describes kind of what you're saying in the text, and if you're not sure whether you have one, it might be worth going around your game and using photo mode to take a couple of screenshots that kind of describe what's going on in your game mechanic. Once you have your image, you will need to upload it to create.crayta.com. Head over to create.crayta.com, log in and click on the images tab and then the upload tab. So it's not a UI image, it's not these, that's for the HUD that appears in your game. You're looking for these first two tabs and this upload one. So you can see I've uploaded a few images here that I've specifically used for my help screens. So once you've got some text that describes or instructs your players and you've got some images that kind of go with that text, worth adding those pages into your help screen. So I'm just heading back into Crayta, and within the game, within the help screens here, you just click select image, and this will come up with all of the approved images that you have in your my image section of create.crayta.com. You click on the image you want and then you click done at the bottom. So I've got 3 pages, each with a different image and different text that explains exactly what's going on in my game, and especially focusing on the unique game mechanics because players really won't necessarily know exactly how to go about playing those. Okay, so that's the help screen. And if you want to see the help screen of a game that you're not sure what to do or you don't know what's going on, make sure you press F1 and that will come up with whatever the creator has added to their help screen. Super useful tip, especially if you are a creator. Make sure that you're populating your help screen just to give your players an indication of what to do. There's lots of different games in Crayta and lots of fantastic, wild and imaginative ideas. And make sure that you really make the most of your help screen by explaining what your idea is and how it works so that players can play it. Then it's also a good idea to add your control scheme. Now, by default, you'll find that you already have a control scheme in here in your game editor. But make sure you click on this arrow here and then click edit input labels, and you can add specific labels for the controls that are very bespoke to your game. So for example, my game has guns, so the primary input button is to fire the current weapon, secondary is to aim down sight, R is to reload, and the only thing you can do with interacting my game is open doors. So I've made that very clear and I've written those instructions. These do have a text limit, there's only so much text you can add to these. So make sure that it's concise and clear, and that should help players in knowing how to interact with the game. If you're not sure about what that might look like, make sure to click the preview controls button. So whilst we have preview help, which took you through the 3 different screens, that I've made. The preview controls button will show you the game specific bindings on the left hand side and a map of exactly where those controls are, and that will be specific to players who are on controller, so it will show a map of the controller, and these buttons here will relate to the controller that they're using, whether it's mouse and keyboard or handheld gamepad. So that is our control scheme. And finally, if you're going around taking images of your game, it might be worth also considering adding bespoke images to your loading screen. When you have added help text to your help screen, or pages to your help screen here, they will appear on the loading screen. So you can see that my help text is appearing on the left hand side there, and so that's page 1 of my help text, and I've chosen some images. These are so when it's loading in, these will be selected at random. It will select one of these images, and so I'm trying to both talk to my players about how to play the game and also showcase some of the cool things that you can do in my game using those images. So it's really about helping your players and advertising exactly what's cool about your game and hoping to guide your players to play your game and have a good time. And I look forward to seeing your help screens in Crayta.